I really cannot get over this wash and go. This is like probably one of my best wash and goes thus far. Hey guys, it's your girl Chocolate Curls, also known as Amaria Lisa. And if you're new here, hey, go ahead and click that subscribe button right now, right there. And if you are one of my routine subscribers, hey girl, hey guys, today we're going to get it poppin'. Today's video is a tutorial of how to get this wash and go here. It's a little stretched out, so it's actually a stretched wash and go. I did it all at once, and stay tuned to see how it was done. I'm gonna jump right into the video. I just got out of the shower. I thoroughly wet my hair for this wash and go. I like to do my wash and goes on wet hair because you're supposed to wash your hair and go, of course. And I put my hair into 4 sections, and I'm gonna go through each section with my curl enhancing smoothie by Shea Moisture. This is the coconut and hibiscus curl enhancing smoothie, and it's very moisturizing, and it can bring out your curls if you put a lot, but I'm not gonna put a lot because next I am going to use my Wetline Xtreme Styling Gel. I've heard so much about this gel, so I couldn't wait to give it a try. I didn't put too much gel on my hair because this is my first time using Wetline gel, and I didn't know if it was kind of cakey or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and run my hands through my hair as much as possible. I don't know if you can see it, but like the product is kind of seeping through my gloves on my fingers because that's how tight like I'm running my hands through my hair, trying to make sure the product is really saturated through those curls and to the point where they kind of like clump up with one another so that I can separate them and they're defined. So I'm going to separate my curls. I'm kind of doing big curls because I don't want really skinny ones, and I want my curls to be super defined. Then I'm going to shingle them by kind of running my fingers over each one of them one by one. I am going to do the same thing with the next section of my hair. I'm going to begin with my curl enhancing smoothie and try and get my hair moisturized first before I put the gel on it, and run my hands across my hair as much as possible. I really run my hands over my hair a lot because the more you do it, the more defined your curls will be because the more you're getting that product into your strands. And then I'm going to go ahead and separate, of course. You can go ahead and twirl your hair around your finger as you're separating, or like shingle it, which I will also do. But these are many ways to get those curls popping, as you can see. I love wash and goes because you all know we love how our hair looks when we have like conditioner on it in the shower. The curls are always popping, but when we get out and dry it, it's not really the same. Wash and goes can give you that conditioner look on an everyday basis, like putting in the right products, putting in a nice moisturizer like the one I have here. And this is my first time using gel on a wash and go, but gel really helps define your curls. So just make sure you saturate it through your hair like you would with conditioner, and you will get those curls and a nice wash and go. If you want your curls to be really defined, make sure to take your time when like separating those curls out, because like you can see here about just about all of the curls that I've been taking my time to separate. It'll have a lot to do with the definition that you have in the end. It may take a little time, but doing it one by one, your curls one by one, will definitely get the job done. I just want you all to see the difference between putting no product in your hair and letting it dry versus putting some good products that work for your hair in your hair and seeing the results. I'm going to do it one more time on this last section of my hair just in case you missed it on the first few goes. I'm going to go in with my curl enhancing smoothie first and get it coated through all of my strands of hair. Then I'm going to go in with the gel and go ahead and super define these curls. The gel is very defining. That's the purpose of putting the gel in on top of the curl enhancing smoothie, because it will really define your curls. Because I don't know if it's the consistency of the gel or the way it makes your hair kind of stick together or clump up, but that's what I really love about it. And here we go. These are my results, and I really love how my wash and go turned out. I really love how my curls are looking with this gel. You can use more gel if you like, because as I've learned, this gel does not flake up once it's dry. And being that I love this length so much, I'm going to go in with my blow dryer and kind of keep it this length by stretching it out. To prevent the other sections from like prematurely shrinking before I get to them, I'm going to go ahead and pull down on them and clip them with some banana clips. And I will be blow drying my hair on low heat. and I have like a cool button there, so I'll be kind of like clicking the cool button as I do it, so it goes from kind of hot to cold, hot to go, hot to go, and I'm not putting too much heat on my hair. With this section here, I started at the roots, and then I'm going to go down the length of my hair to the tips, making sure I get all of that hair nice and blow dry because I want it to dry. Because you know, the reason your hair shrinks up is because it dries. So if I dry it while stretching it, then maybe it won't shrink. Get it? And I'm using my Revlon blow dryer. It's not a special blow dryer. It's actually really old, so I mean, I didn't feel the need to put the details in. Any blow dryer should work, and I don't advise you to put high heat on your hair. It will dry quicker, but you don't want any heat damage. You just want to get those curls to, you know, be a little bit stretched out. The purpose of using a blow dryer is to really just dry my hair. So I mean, if your hair is soaking wet, you may want to just normally just blow dry it out first and then begin pulling on it so that you can stretch your curls out, and then going down the length of the hair with the blow dryer. And that's all I'm really doing to all of these sections of my hair. My hair isn't super wet because I've been doing the wash and go process for quite a while now, but I'm still going to go through each section, starting from the roots and going down to the ends. Even if you do smaller sections, I'm pretty sure that'll help a lot too, but I was in a little bit of a rush, so I was not doing really small sections. But you can just kind of wave the blow dryer across your hair and just make sure you're getting it nice and dry. You don't have to pull on it the whole time. You just want to make sure you're getting it dry, because like, it'll stay that length as long as it's dry. It'll shrink up just a little bit, but it will stay a nice long length versus you just letting it shrink up and not doing any blow dryer on it, which is also really cute, but not the look I'm going for tonight. With this section here, I went ahead and blow dried the end that was already in the clip. I'm trying something new throughout every section of my hair because I'm learning a way for it to work. But honestly, each of these ways work. And after I kind of blow dried the ends a little bit, I went back up to the roots and made sure to blow dry from root to tip. Now I'm just going through blow drying all of the hair and making sure all of it is nice and dry. Even if your hair was already dry before trying to stretch it out, meaning that you just blow dried it first all together like I'm doing now and then try to stretch it, you can still do that by doing it the same method, pulling on the hair to kind of try and stretch out the curls, and then going from your root all the way to the tip, and this will also give you an elongated look with your curls. Lastly, I'm going to use this Wetline gel and see what the hype is about to lay these edges of mine. And this is a mini edges tutorial. What I do first is kind of pull the edges out. My little baby hairs out, baby hairs, adolescent hairs, adult hairs, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to pull them out, then kind of swoop them. There are so many ways to do edges depending on how your baby hairs are, but how mine are, I kind of like to do one in the middle and then like 2 swoops on each side. If y'all want an in-detail video of how to lay your edges and a few different ways to lay them, get at me because I gotcha. And this is the finished look. I'm really loving this wash and go. It did dry some more, so of course it did shrink a little bit more, but this is nowhere near compared to what it would have been if I used no blow dryer. So I really love it. I'm also really satisfied with the Wetline gel. The only thing that I would change in the future is probably putting on more gel when I'm defining those curls to get them even more defined, and probably wetting my hair as I go throughout each section so that I get even more slip when adding on those products. What I love most about this wash and go is that it's stretched, so I have longer curls, which I hope to have in the future when my hair grows. But you know, it's giving me some life right now, so I wouldn't do this too often because I don't want to put heat on my hair often, but this will definitely be a go-to look every now and then. So I really like how it turned out. It's not too short, not too shrunk. I mean, and I still have my curls. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope this video was very helpful and very informative. It was very fun for me to do. Go ahead and like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment below and let me know what you think. Subscribe and click on that bell to be notified for all new content. And if there are some new hairstyles that you would like me to try potentially, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. DM me on either one of those or comment below. Most likely Instagram or Twitter, because you can actually send me a picture of the style and I'll go ahead and try that out, do a tutorial and show you all the products that I use for it.